A lot of questions come up here in the practice. People who necessarily don't want to go to the gym, maybe female who's not interested in putting on the outfit and signing up for membership and doing all this kind of stuff. But one of the things we can do is give you some basic strengthening exercises, and you would use maybe a 2-pound weight, 4-pound weight, 6-pound weight. You want to try it where there's some resistance, but it's not too hard on you. You shouldn't be very sore the next day. So what I'm going to do is go through a couple of systems here of what I want you to do. The first exercise is known as the curl. So you want to open up the legs, shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, and you'll have the weight in your hand. Let's say if Marcelo was holding the weight, and you're going to simply just make a curl and come up with it. This is a curl. Come down. Good. Now the count of this should be a 1-2 up and a 1-2-3 down. So it's a concentric and an eccentric. Okay, and that's a curl. The variation of that would also be what we call as the hammer curl, like you're hammering a nail. You're going to rotate the hand this way, and you're going to do the same sequence. 1-2, 1-2-3. Can I have you turn to the right real quick? So one of the things I want to show you, when he curls, you'll notice from here to here, that portion of the arm isn't moving. Go ahead and do the curl. Either way. Hammer curl. Good. So this is staying in a certain area. A lot of times what we see is when someone curls, they'll then let the elbow come back as they curl. And we don't want to do that. We want to keep that constant stress on the bicep muscle. So do it one more time. And then down. Excellent. Right from there, I'll have the patient turn this way. Thank you, Marcelo. And he's holding the weight from the hammer curl in his hand. Then I want him to directly go into what we call a lateral raise or a dumbbell lateral raise. And that's right to here. Now you'll notice he has perfect structure. So his shoulder, his elbow, and his wrist are all in the same plane. He's not allowing it to do this, and he's not doing this. It's right here, all in the same. And he's going to do 10 of these. So you would do 10 of the curls, either a regular curl or a hammer curl. 10 of the lateral raises. Perfect form. Good. Right from here, then our third exercise, he'll bring the wrist up, and he's going to take the hand up above his head, the weight's still here, and this is known as a shoulder press. Up and down. Up and down. That's perfect. Okay? Now this would be done with 2 arms at the same time with weights in hand. You want to be very careful that you don't allow the weight then to go out like this. It's above the head. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and come down right about to this ear level. And that's a good way to prevent all injuries and build some good muscle and strength and tonicity. The next exercise we could do is drop your arms down from here. Now we're going to work a little bit of the lower body. So what he has is the dumbbells are already in his hand, and he's tired, and he's shaking, and he's trembling and sweating like crazy. No. He's going to go right into a squat. Okay, now watch him squat. You'll notice that his knees don't go past his toes. You always keep him back. He's got a good arch in his back, good form, and now he's going to stand straight up from there. That's 1. Let's do 3 of those. 2 and 3. Excellent. From there now, what I'd have you do is turn his back to the wall, okay, and lean against the wall. And I want him then to go up on his tippy toes. The weights are in his hand, goes on his tippy toes and down. Nope, let's go back up. We're going to do the straight leg version. So the straight leg for the calf raise with the weights in his hand. Okay, so good. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. He would then put the weights down on the ground. Go ahead and put the weight down. Good. Drops the weights, comes up. Now we're going to walk over to a chair where I'm going to show you some exercises for the chest also. Okay? So cut it or keep it going.